Hello. Yep, that's the one. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the weekend. Welcome to a little bit of a nice cozy World of Warcraft stream. I'm gonna turn these off and back on again and see if we can get them to work. How you guys doing? We're here. We're awake. We're very comfy. Outfit today is channeled through like, I don't know, 90s depressed uncle, I feel like is the vibe. Sad Sunday, Race to World First is over and it was lame. I watched the, not live, but I was doing keys when they did it, and my friends were talking about it, so I pulled up the, oh there we go, we're connected now. The VOD and watched the kill, at least the back half of it after, and it was so funny because they kill it and then they're like, it's over? Question mark? We are getting on. Let's do this one. Yeah, thank you very much for the 3 stream streaks. Sent you some in-game mail. I just saw that. Extra codes, hopefully from the WoW event. Don't open on stream in case they get sniped though. Oh, thank you. I will check that out later. That's very sweet of you. How was the event? What was the event? Who was the event? THD had the best reaction. He was just walking around going, was not amazing. Aw, that's a bummer. +6 DFC saying hi right now. You're in a +6 DFC saying hi. I hope your key goes well. I did a bunch of keys yesterday. I did, we actually did a 10. I did my first 10 of the season. And I kid you not, we almost timed it. When we went into the 10, I thought for sure that we were just kind of doing that thing where, you know, we're just doing it for like vault and for learning and stuff. Like, it's pretty common for us to have a struggle convention of the season where we have one key that we do that's just like an absolute tragedy that we're in for like an hour and a half trying to progress on. And I thought that was going to be this. It was a 10 Priory. And we almost timed it. We were only over time by like 40 seconds or something like that. Oh, what's up, buddy? What's up, Buttercup? You want some pets? You want to lay down right behind my chair? What is it? What do you want? Hey, puppy. Wow, event was a random event space with some 30th anniversary graphics and a photo booth, food, and signing. Not much to do but stand around. Yeah, that does sound kind of awkward. Cute puppy tail. I wonder, is there a great way for me to get a list? I don't think there is. Without having to use my thinker anyway. I want to get a list of all of the delves that this character has done. And that's going to be kind of a tricky one. Because there's a whole lot of delves. I have, like, this is just a list of all the delves. So I guess I can cross-reference my Delver's Call quests against them, or we could just go to Anka Head and start there. If we can get to 78, and we're 76.5 with some rested. If we can get to 78, I can start turning in my Delver's Call quests, and I think that'll do really good. Yeah, let's just go down to Ashka Head. I guess we can take the portal, huh? Do I remember where that is? It's been a while. I haven't done that in a minute. But like, it was free. It was good. I wonder what they were going for. I wonder if they kind of wanted like a BlizzCon vibe, but it's not BlizzCon. Greetings all. Greetings. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening. Let's see. I feel like there's a few delves in this zone. There's Spiral Weave, Takrathan, Underkeep. Yeah, let's do those and then see where we're at. Yeah, that sounds good. Because I'm saving up all these quests to turn in later, so that we can hopefully like try to skip past a few levels here. If we don't quite make it, that's totally fine. We can probably gather or time walking. It is still time walking week. There's still mob time walking going on. That was the best leveling. I just did 5 of them and then I decided I was sick of it. I didn't want to do it anymore. I wanted to be free. Could have done a few small things to make it more engaging. Not sure what they expected. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what makes BlizzCon such an exciting and, you know, anticipated event. Obviously announcements, which you can't really like just have announcements for an event like that, but it's one of the things that's really nice about BlizzCon because it means that you can meet people and talk to them about the announcements. Like, half the fun of BlizzCon is that you're in line waiting for something or another, and you're just chatting with people around you that you've never met before in your life, but you're all WoW fans, and you're all like, whoa, that new thing is crazy, and like, you've got instant icebreakers that people are kind of like collectively excited about, and I feel like that really helps people connect. Social factor, 100%, the only reason I would consider going. Darkmoon Fair, games to play. Yeah, they had demos. The Darkmoon Fair, I feel like was, I guess actually, I was gonna say it's just a shop, but that's not true. There was other stuff up there too, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they had like a merch shop. They had like demos, so like they'd have a new expansion and you'd be able to like play it on a testing computer. Panels and stuff, you know. Content, I guess. Got to meet Liquid Echo members at last BlizzCon. Kind of neat. Yeah, it's cool walking around the convention and being like, oh hey, I recognize that person and that person and that person and that person was on the Arena World Cup and that person's a really popular caster, and it's like you're just, you know, that person's Holinka, you know. Bye. How you doing? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Why am I struggling to this degree? I'm leveling. This is a leveling delve. Bran, you cool? You've got a mushroom on your head. I feel like he's having a day. Ballista loaded, ballista fired. I don't think I've done this one. Or at least not with this version of the story, which is good. That's what we want. I'm trying to get the achievements kind of chipped together a little bit here. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. Horsetail tether. Never heard of that one before. Yeah, I am similarly kind of shocked that the race is over just like that. I thought for sure after how long Muggsy was that it would have been at least that amount of time and pulls, if not more. I think something about the tuning was a bit off. If Styx was that hard and Muggsy was that hard, and then Callywix was under 100 pulls. Certainly controversial. Yeah. I wonder if it's a hard thing to nail in. I don't know. It's tough because, like, any hot fixing during the race is going to be really controversial because there's no fair time to implement said hotfix because you've got these two teams that are on completely different time zones. So the strategy of just make it really hard and then kind of, you know, nudge it down once you get a feel for how it's going is kind of, that's not really going to work either. So you gotta try to get it right the first time, and I guess sometimes you just don't. Echoed down it this morning as well. Well, that's good. At least it's not gonna drag on for like a long time for a second. I don't remember which race it was, but there was one of them that I was watching where the first guild killed it, and then the second guild just went through hell. A lot of quests to turn in. Yeah, I'm saving them up for level 78 to try to get me through the last 2 levels. Because that's when scaling tends to get the most uncomfy on a leveling alt, I find, is just like 78, 79, your character kind of feels the weakest. So if I can skip it by saving up a bunch of turn-ins, I feel like I want to do that. I don't know if I'm doing this delve very well. I'm just kind of, well, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. At the least, we're clearing trash so that we can do stuff. 49 pulls, yeah. Man. Tinfoil hat theory is Blizzard didn't want the race going into a 3rd week and they sacrificed the last boss. It really is how you leave them, so this was the worst race I've ever seen. How do I know the cratering is going to drop on Gallywix? The cratering? I'm not sure what the cratering is. Might be missing something. Oh, they won after all the outage problems, yeah. Like illnesses and stuff. I also thought it was fun to watch. I don't think it's like a total waste of time or anything. One thing that Flabby said to me that I was wondering about was, what if next time for the next race for tier 3 the pendulum swings too far in the other direction, they overcompensate, and we get Halandras 2.0. You know, like what if the next race ends up being just brutal because this one fell over a little too fast. Needed to die before week 3 because of the rewards club buff too. Ballista loaded, ballista fired. Ballista loaded, ballista fired. Ballista loaded? I have a feeling that I've missed an objective at the very beginning. They're still lighting up my map up here. Put the web bomb in the thing. And then we fire it. Oh, wow! Okay, it actually retroactively counts some of the mechanized reinforcements I've slain, so that's nice. We don't have to repeat all of it. Onthrek was intense. Probably top 2 hardest boss ever, and Gallywix was a Xavier-style joke. New talent on the EchoCast? I didn't watch too much of the casting. I have a lot of respect for race casters because they have so much air to fill, and that's really hard to do without just completely running out of things to say that are even vaguely relevant. It is very difficult to, I feel like, to kind of fill that kind of space in a way that doesn't feel inane, and feels relevant enough, because like you definitely have to kind of dig deep to fill space, but you also have to kind of feel at the moment of like, is this the time? Is it not the time? It's hard. Do a great job, yeah. That's wonderful. Watch your step. Love Jack healing Yapta. Good segment. Amy, thank you very much for the 25-month resub. Watch your step. Watching one boss 300 plus polls. I just I start feeling bad. I know that, you know, they sign up for this and stuff, but like I mainly remember Halandris. That was the one that I was like watching the most closely, and also that seemed the most inhumane. And you just start to feel for these people. You're just watching them break apart in real time. I streamed from her phone for a while when the power was out. Delightfully unhinged. Nice. That sounds like a fun event. Watch your step. Yeah, I thought it was going to be another week. I thought after how long it took them to get that far that it was going to take, like, into another reset, so. Surprised me. Mental fortitude they all have is crazy. I knew that they were made of something different from me because we had on the stream where they were, like, celebrating after, and I think Max said something about how he was going to stream again today. It was tomorrow back then, with, I'm Hammered Up, which was because they were all celebrating. And I was thinking to myself, if I had just streamed for like 2 weeks straight, grinding to this degree, and then was like celebrating and then was hungover, the last thing that I would do, I would go like into the woods for 2 weeks. No one would see me. I am very much not made of the same stuff as them, and like, it makes me wonder if I'm in the wrong job, because they're like, oh yeah, we'll be back on stream tomorrow. And maybe after streaming like race rating for weeks, it seems like a lot of fun to just kind of like stream chill stuff, and probably is. But I just thought that was so funny. I was like, man, if I did something like that, I would be gone. I would be under the sea like Sebastian the Crab. Watch your step. Much easier to stream when you're just shooting it with a homie teammate caster. Yeah, that's probably true. This thing. I feel like I've been in this delve a long time, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna get to the end of it, and it's gonna be like delve completed in 7 minutes. Although I do think I ran around a little bit on this one. Watch your step. Watch your step. Keys were so much fun last night. We did we started doing like 8s. We did a couple of 8s. We did one 8 Cinderbrew meadery that we almost +2'd. It was so crazy. And then the 10 almost felt doable, which I was really surprised by because we're not fully geared yet. I only have 2-piece. I need to craft a cloak. My cloak is like 619. What is this button? Oh, it's my trinket. It's the first time I've pressed it. I need another trinket. Like another healing trinket that's current. I'm still using my last season changeling. But it was pretty okay. I think Priory is also, it's got a tight timer, but it's one of the easier keys. The healing throughputs are high, but they're relatively safe as long as the group has the trash pulls under control and stuff like that, and doesn't pull things like wildly. You just got to be able to sustain some throughput. This is going to be the last reinforcement. We need 4 more artifacts, which I have a bad feeling I've kind of like left on the ground early. Running the Weaver with love. Okay, so there is a treasure in this instance I still need, but I can't get it because it's not the right story for it. Hello, Hazel in chat. Baking some chocolate chip muffins, watching stream today. Hello. That sounds delicious.
Watch your
Bell
step.
story had me running in circles too. It is cool that all the delves seems like they got a new story. I think that's nice that they didn't just add new delves; they added more content to the original ones, because there's a lot of them. You know, it takes a bunch of doing. This seems like where I'm going to fight the last boss when I'm done, which I'm not done yet. So I guess we kind of backtrack a little bit. Off we go. This is going to be... I'm excited to get to 77. We're almost there. Because then it's just one more level before I can start turning stuff in. I kind of want to level up my brand too. Oh, what's that? Can't use it till level 80. The XP in Delves is not bad. Most of the XP, I think, or at least a big chunk of it, is from the Delver's Call quest you get for doing it once. There's like a pretty big chunk of experience for each one. And you can save them up and turn them in whenever you want. So I'm trying to do each delve once, and then turn in, and then just do a tour and turn in like a ton of those things at once. Well, there's stuff to loot down there. There's also more dudes. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Bran, go get him. What are cooldowns for? Web ball thing, supposed to load it in the launcher and shoot it at the mechs. Oh. Fascinating. That may have made this all a lot easier.
Watch your step.
And
Watch your step.
how's the brand nerf feeling? Apparently it got rebuffed a little bit. I think I waited out the worst of the nerfs. I didn't try to solo heal him while it was super nerfed, and apparently they like readjusted it and rolled it back a bit. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Okay, now we're heading for the last boss. It doesn't actually say exactly where it is. I'm assuming we're doing the same like lap around. They become weaker. Buff active or reset? I thought it was hotfixed, but I guess I didn't look. I'm probably not going to do any more priest delves this week anyways, so I think it's a moot point for me. I want to get my brand higher level so that I can maybe... Well, I want to get my brand level up, my gear level up, so I can maybe have a chance at killing Underpin in his delve. He's scary. A moot point. It's like a cow's opinion. Doesn't matter. Okay, boss time. This one. When I get to level 80, I'm gonna have to have a look at the guide and figure out what order I'm supposed to press these buttons in. I level 628 Warlock completed tier 9 Delve. I can think of one really good way to find out. I don't know. Pushing 80 on my brand. Oh, nice. I didn't get mine leveled up properly the first time, so I'm still catching up my brand. But I'm kind of invested in catching up my brand now. There we go. Spiral weave. And then also down to size. Very good. Do you foresee a Warcraft 3 arc in your future? Honestly, not really, no. It does not sound like me. Oh, we're running so fast. What did I get? Design that I don't really need. Any gear? No? Alright. Void boat. No. No. I don't really worry too much about collecting customizations for mounts. Especially, like, I don't ever ride the boat. It seemed a bit silly to go out of my way to get options for something I'm not using. I am ready to leave this one. I didn't really engage much with delves the first season. I want to do it more this time, though. So there is Spiral Weave. New catch-up gear thing live? New catch-up gear thingy. I think you can, it's a new season if you've been gone for a while. You can get new gear. And you'll catch up in that way, I suppose. Season 2 delves way more fun. I think so too, and I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I have more time for them now because I'm not as busy as I was when the expansion like first launched. I don't know. Let's do this one. Tacrathanibus. Sure. Good. Very good. Tuning? Yeah, maybe tuning. I think it's just tank brand. I mean, I know I'm using a healer brand right now, so it's my excuse doesn't hold a ton of water, but maybe it's just tank brand. It was the thing that actually got me doing it on my priest. And they do seem to go a little faster than before as well. In the first season when I was trying to do delves, I was trying to do like my 8s every week, and they were taking me like 30 plus minutes each on my priest and playing shadow, and it just seemed like way too slow. Diving equipment. I knew I should have gotten extra water breathing pots. Oh, I still have 20 minutes of it actually. They were a slog, and I refused to do more than 4 a week, and I liked them overall. This one? Above the pool. Should I use Brand on healer since locks are squishy? I think it's a good idea. The extra potions are nice because they're going to heal you and Bran and your pet. I like that. I like that about it, using it on Hunter. Wish Blizz would put all customizable mounts in the roster, like the Mechanocat from Mechagon, the first Gallywix head mount from BFA. That one's customizable? I did not know that. The Snapdragon one kind of drives me nuts. I feel like I deleted a Snapdragon color from my bags because I didn't have it in me to like keep it. You know, it was just like, well, I can't learn this and then switch between them. And also it's like character specific. It just seems so half-baked. This must be the new story. I wonder if I'm going to get the achievement for this. Haven't played WoW in years and years, thinking about coming back. How do you feel like the game has been the last year?
What's your step?
I'd say very good. I would take my opinion with a grain of salt because I'm pretty sure I always say very good. I'm kind of perpetually happy. You might want to find someone crabby and find out what they think. But I think it has been very good. It's this season, actually, the last 2 weeks has been like my favorite of any WoW that I've played since I started playing in Wrath, which is kind of a big statement, but it is what it is. I can see mechanics coming and move out of them. Turns out circles instead of swirls is very important to me. Who would have thunk it? Krabby, the game's pretty good right now. There you go. Like the dungeons are fun, the raid is fun. I'm getting into delves. The outdoor content's awesome. The collecting is really good. I have more game to play than I have time to play it, and I do this for a living. I don't have another job. I have every excuse to just stream WoW all day and play all of the stuff, and I still don't have enough time. There we go. Might be the end of me. Noted. It just depends on what you like, but I've been very happy with it. I also find the flavor of this particular patch really funny. They're a little, I don't know what it is, but they're writing in the like the boss voice lines and dialogue when you're in dungeons and, you know, questing and just like things happening around you. They catch me off guard all the time. They just crack me up. Maybe I'm basic, but we were in Cinderbird Meadery, and there's a lieutenant mob pretty early that you're fighting, and his name's Chef Chewy. And it's probably a good sign that I've only done this dungeon twice and I've already learned his name. And he has this move that he does called high stakes, and what he's doing is he's a chef, so he's throwing literal stakes in the air, and then you have to dodge them as they're falling down, and that's the kind of garbage that makes me laugh. My group was debating whether or not they look more like chicken wings and whether or not he needed to switch for budgetary reasons, because he was throwing an awful lot of steak, and that must get expensive. Boss ability names are pretty fun this time around. The voice lines too, especially like if somebody dies in raid. A lot of bosses have often had voice lines when people die, and usually there's something like, I knew I would defeat you, or try harder next time. But like this time around they're like, what, clean up on aisle 7? That's gonna leave a grease stain. I'm having a struggle. Climb the coral, thanks game. Alright. Don't make me... You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, it worked! A goblin jumped up there. I'm so happy. I could have disengaged. I'm a hunter. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I'm leaving. Drill sergeant's funny too. Oh yeah, I have herbalism. That's right. That's right. Man, I don't even know. I'm not even gonna worry about it. That's a shark. Probably do 8s to level him up. Oh, your brand. Yeah. Flabby was saying he's gonna do bountiful delves every day, even without keys, just to level his brand. And I was like, oh, that sounds like kind of a good idea. But I'm so lazy, but like it sounds like kind of a good idea. I think I would probably be grateful to past me for leveling up my brand if I did such a thing. Does that work? Oh yeah. You get good experience for doing a bountiful delve. You don't need the key to open the chest to get the XP. We'll only do delves to get gear on alts. I'm starting to take a look at the achievements for them. There's some cool stuff you can get for the achieves. For somebody that likes collecting meta achievements that give me stuff, that part's kind of appealing. Past you wasn't big on delves. This is true. This is true. What is this one? Snake oil. As rare as you need it to be. Oh, it's back here. I don't want to fight that one. And I don't have to. I'm leaving. 2 of 8 goblin pumps disabled. Now, so if you really wanted to juice your brand, you could probably use alts. And if you like really like had a lot of time and all you want to do is power level brand, you could do bountiful delves on a character and then bountiful delves on another character. I haven't tried that because I'm not that powerful, but sounds like it would work. I do have, well, do I have camo actually? It's on my bar, but it doesn't look like I'm spec'd into it. No, I am. I'm just in combat. Run with Loot Raider. The XP for each mislaid is great. Oh, that's a good tip. I hadn't thought of that. You get a decent amount of experience for just like herbing and mining over here. I want to go back and get this Iron Claw seep. Flame Shaper Evoker looking. Oh. I like how Bran can smell treasure. Cat my Delver's Journey, so I need to cool it for now. You finished it already? Holy mackerel. Good grief. That's very impressive. Get about 4k XP for my brand each mislay. Can't afford to miss one. Oh, it's capped at 4. Oh.
Watch your step.
Okay. I thought you finished it. Novel. Novel, thanks very much for the gift subs. Holy smokes. Aw, shucks. Aw. Appreciate it very, very much. Hazel, thank you for the raid guides. They've been top tier per usual. Aww, making raiding easy. Thanks for watching them. Cheers, yeah. My life's work. My pride and joy. Something you can slam during trash pulls. Although, I would say that watching videos during trash pulls is probably more dangerous than it's ever been due to the amount of absolutely brutal road-related violence. What is my favorite raid boss so far this tier? What do I like playing a lot? They're all fun. I think Styx is actually really fun. I like doing the ball game. I feel so accomplished when I manage to like roll over a ton of trash and then bring my stuff into the boss. Especially because when we were progressing Heroic Styx, the Scrap Masters and their rockets were decimating us, and we either didn't have enough ranged or they didn't have enough neck flexibility to turn around and kick things.
Watch your step.
So it was so much easier once we started like really making sure that one of the balls went and picked them all up and brought them in. It was so much easier. That was basically the thing that made the difference. But I like it because whenever you manage to do a really good job, it feels really exciting. And then you don't have to do the trash. Not that I've ever done this. Die during trash, more time to watch the guide. Oh man, sometimes I die during trash and then I have to get summoned to the boss because I keep trying to drive to the boss and then I keep getting hit by cars and then it just gets embarrassing and your repairability gets kind of high and then you go, well, we're just gonna ask for a summon. That tracks. I feel like people understand. Everyone having the same experiences in Raid, huh? Right? It's such a fun one. I still get flattened by Vexy when she comes in, and I've seen her do that since PTR. I have no excuses. I know very well what she's gonna do, but still I'll like, you know, I'll be healing trash, and then I'll be like, oh, this seems like a great time to go pet my dog. It's not. I mean, it's always a great time to pet your dog, but like, it's not. My guide does say to watch out for her. I unfortunately did not have footage of it, but I figured it would be funnier if people saw it for themselves anyway. Yeah, I know very well what she can do. She's gotten me like probably more times than not so far. People will forgive you when you tell them that your reason was petting the dog. Oh, hey, we did it. Bump up the brakes. Bump up the jam. He was just so cute this morning. I was having a hard time getting out of bed because I didn't sleep super good. So I called him over and then he like comes and he knows he's not allowed to get on the bed. So he'll like walk up right alongside it so he can kind of drape an arm over the bed and rub his tummy. And then he's just so wiggly and happy to see you. He's like, every morning, he's like, I haven't seen you since yesterday. It's been a million years. Like every single morning and it's so cute. That's that one done. Let's go. There's another one we want to do here. Favorite delve, Nightfall Sanctum. I think I missed that one. I think I need to go back up and do it. We'll do Underkeep first. Because we're right here. Delver's Call. Very close to 77. Yeah, it seems like actually doing the delve itself is not very good experience, and it's very much loaded into the whatchamacallit, the quest that you get at the end. So I'm pretty confident about the saving up experience strategy. I just need to get to 78, which is going to take some doing. I might need to do some there's a combat zone? Man, I don't know anything. I'm just trying to get to the delve entrance. It's going to be over here somewhere. Woke up in the middle of the night, wasn't sure why I couldn't fall back asleep. Took me too long to figure out it was because I was hungry. Aww. Hungry tired is always very sad. Ah, I found it! Character growth. Alright. This should take us to 77. What is this? Easy to fix. I want pasta. Been away for a week. Hello? Hello, Alwyn. How are you doing? How was your week away? Oh, this is the one where I get run over by stuff. This is the one where I get run over. I want to loot this treasure. Oh, I see it. I see it. Make pasta chips. What on God's green earth is a pasta chip? Pizza earlier with sriracha mayo on the side. Tasty. Oh. I need to get back into cooking again. Whenever I get overwhelmed by life, which happens relatively frequently, I kind of fall off the making dinner bandwagon. And I need to make a few things. There's only so much convenience food you can eat. Air fried pasta. Huh. RTS Planner, thank you for the 56-month free sub. Appreciate it very much. Oh, it was a TikTok thing. I very much believe you. Pheromone bottle here. And then we're gonna use it. And then we're looting stuff, right? Yeah, we're getting the red things. So we'll try not to get run over. This is the one that I almost deathlessed on my priest, and then I messed it up. I remember this. I have done it before. But those extra lines and enemy health bars. Extra lines on enemy health bars. Is it my plater, maybe? That could be it. Don't get run over. Generally good advice for work and life. Don't get mowed down. I had another house hunting buying dream. We had got this house that was up a very steep hill, but it had like an ocean view out the bedroom window with skylights, and I was like, oh man, I can see a sandpiper walking right up to my window. And then I was like, wait, there's waves coming right up to my window. I don't know if we have perimeter drains. And I was like trying to figure out how all the windows in this place opened and closed. And I had also, sometimes I'll have dreams where I bought a house, but in the context of the dream, I bought the house online. I was like looking at like a realty website, and I just clicked add to cart. Like that's a thing you can do. And I remember being like, wait, is my realtor, does she get a cut of this, or were you looking at places with ocean views? I'm not, but in the context of the dream, we got one. And I was like trying to figure out everything about this place. And it also came with a bunch of plants. Like the last person who had lived there had a ton of plants, and she had left them all behind. So I was kind of like touring all the different plants that I had. There was like peppers growing in the kitchen. There was a shelf that had carnivorous plants, and there was a little Venus flytrap, and it had like snapped itself onto the leaf of its neighboring plant. And I remember saying like, let go of your brother to this Venus flytrap. Like that's a reasonable thing to do. It was all very strange. And a cart for a house. I wish. I mean, I don't, because then I would have impulse purchased like 9 houses by now, and they would not have made sense. But yeah, I'll often have a dream that I've done that, and then I'm like, wait, can I afford the mortgage? I don't know. Execute range from plater. That might be it because of kill shot. Talking to a plant sounds very Hazel. feel like this Venus flytrap in the dream was like one of those crocodile games with the crocodile dentist with the teeth that like snap down. It was getting my fingers too, and that's not really how they work. Obligatory Little Shop of Horrors mention. Gonna have to watch it one day. You just keep asking. One day I'll be like, you know what? I did. There's a flower over here. I should get that for experience. We did get to 77, so that's good. Gives us our capstone Ghirardelli. Believe it when I see it. Nope, no puppy in here. How am I only 2 of 8 pheromones collected? Am I just doing a poor job of picking them up? It's alright. Running at 8. Dark Flame Cleft, because most of my biscuit I get is from TFC, and I hate that. I bet you're getting really good at it. I find that whenever I would like grind a dungeon for something, or just do the dungeon a lot of times in a row, because if I'm being honest, I don't ever grind dungeons for loot. I just kind of show up to whatever I'm invited to. But whenever I would do a dungeon a lot of times in a day, I would find myself like much better at it by the end of the day. You get to know all the little things that are going to kill you.
Watch your step.
What did we do DFC on? Did we do an 8? We did something. I feel like this season, the key level has felt accessible to the point that a lot of us have, oh, yikes. A lot of us have, where's Turtle if I wanted it? Turtle's right there. Like hero track gear with like really good itemization in almost all of our slots, which I feel like never happens to me that early. Bran, can you help me? I'm dying. Oh, hang on. There's potions. They're kind of blending into the floor. Oh, thank you, Bran. He can't help you. Just loot your stuff during regular play. I don't know what other people do. Some seasons I just don't end up getting my best gear. Like if I have a trinket that comes from a dungeon, some seasons I just won't get it. Because I see my friends like run the same dungeon 150 times, it feels like. I don't know if it's true, but it feels like a lot for a specific trinket, and then finally get it. And at the end of it, they seem like shells of themselves. It's not optimal of me, but I'd rather just use my like 4th best trinket or whatever. And like deal, you know. I feel like sometimes you'll get it out of vault anyway. Group is still struggling with Priory. Last night we did an 8, missed the timer by 1 minute. I think the timer in there is quite tight. Not very forgiving at all. It's a fun dungeon though. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting my feet for it. DBM helps a lot in that one. I need to have my add-on tell me when to stop casting so I don't get disrupting shouted. Okay, and I must have missed the middle area. I see him. I see him on my map. DFC could be eliminated. You don't like it? I like playing the game of how many stacks of corridor creeper debuff can my tank take before we've all made mistakes. My poor tank was like, okay, get ready to grip me, because he was going to run away and kite so that he could reset his stacks of the corridor creeper debuff at the end. And all I heard was get ready to grip me, so as soon as he got away, I immediately yoinked him back, and he's like, wait, no, not yet! I was like, oh, sorry. I'm dumb? I just heard get ready to grip, and I was really ready to grip.
Watch your step.
What's your DBM voice pack tell people when they need to stop casting? I have no idea. I haven't listened to it, like, ever.
Watch your step.
I guess once when I made it, however many years ago that was. I feel like I originally made it a long time ago. Wiped like 15 times in a 7 flood, still time with 6 minutes left. We did an 8 flood that we almost timed, even with a person DC'd, and then we were 4-manning it, and also we like waited 5 minutes for them, and we were still only barely over time. Which was kind of wild. I want to say you made it during Legion. That sounds roughly true. Something I did back when I was on Patreon. DBM complains every time I load it up because I'm missing voice lines. That sounds true. Don't talk about it too much. Blizz is gonna cut 5 minutes from that timer, right? Floodgate, I feel like, has some of the scariest trash in the game. Floodgate on Fortified is very frightening to me. All tank and heal checks. This season's just DPS checks.
Watch your step.
Maybe that's why it's going so well for us, is we just have really great DPS in our group. I need to... Well, I don't know about need to, but I might do some more shadow keys. I've gotten really comfy healing. I've gotten really confident healing, so I don't... I'm like scared to play shadow because I know I'm not going to be as good of a DPS as our other healer is when he plays DPS. Okay. Right. So now we need to throw the things at the A-bombs. Yeah, Shadow does quite well. It's quite good. I'm just so inexperienced with the current version of it that I think really hard when I'm trying to play it, which is a problem because then I'm not doing the mechanics very well. Priest, I feel like I can play in my peripheral vision. I don't feel like I need all of my brain cells to play Holy Priest, Healing Priest. But when I'm trying to do damage, my brain's like, wait, okay, I need this one, and I need this one, and I gotta put this up before I do this, and I need charges of this for when I do this, and I'm like, that's all I'm thinking about. Which is just a practice thing, but I'm not gonna get the practice if I don't ever do it, but I don't want to do it, because especially if we're doing, like, aids, I kind of want to, you know, put my best foot forward. Okay. Why am I so terrible at this? This was going so much better for me. Maybe he'll trip on it. Oh no, it's gonna evaporate. Oh, he did it. Okay, we're in. Oh, jeez. Just terrible aim. "32 deaths before the first boss. Oh no. Channel your former life of being a shadow main." Yeah. I spent a lot more time doing that than I ever did doing nice. Doing holy. But I feel like I was always wanting to be a healer. There wasn't always room for me to do it. And I didn't want to be a stereotype. And I was still young enough to care. One more of these guys. And then I'll be at a point where I feel like I've done all of the delves once on this character. I don't know if that's going to be 100% true. You going left or right, bud? Nice. And that one's done. Considering turning my Shadow Main into a Holy Main because no other healer is feeling great to me right now. Yeah, Holy's pretty fun. It's like really hard to spend all your mana right now. Kind of or it's kind of hard to go Okay. You get anything good? I got another trinket. 535. Yeah. Suspicious energy drink. Well, it's just like a mastery proc. Probably better to have than an on use that I'm not really using much. Especially because I don't really remember what what the on use does. Take it off my bar. Can't believe they got rid of Mana Totem for Resto Shami. And out of here. So I need a level. I guess I'll queue for, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to queue for a time walking dungeon because that would do it. It's possible that I've like missed some amount of whatchamacallit, like some delves that I thought I did but I didn't. But I don't know. That's alright. We can do any world quests that we come across that we can do easy. Pet battles and flights and fast stuff. They'll be probably in a different zone though. I guess I'm going to use her Hearthstone. Do you enjoy the new drive? I do, yeah. I'm not like amazing at it. I definitely still miss corners and get myself stuck places, but it's fun. It makes me feel like I don't need flight in that zone. I don't miss flying for the first time in a patch zone, which is a pretty big deal, I think. We're trying to get up one more level. See if we can just do some easy quests here. Worst DPS award goes to me. I don't think so. My friends were talking about how Shadow Priest does better in higher keys because like they need time. They need time to fight mobs. And that is one problem if you're running with Flabby, is that you may not always get very much time to fight mobs. Doesn't always work out that way. Wish you could turn a little easier when going slow. Yeah, as we collect more like engines and tires and stuff, we might be able to customize it even more to be more comfy to drive. Melee, you're killing things too quickly doesn't look great for us. I'm on the wrong side. That's nice and fast. See your Boppin today. I'm in my Boppin era. I'm having my Boppin season. I don't know if she's ever gonna wear a different outfit. I feel like it's so hard to get her out of the beach wear. It's just so fun. There we go. A little chunk of XP. What else? What else is nice and easy? The theater troop's coming back out. Couple of kobold quests. Summer's coming. Summer is coming. Can't hide from me. Still get rep for doing delves. I believe so, yeah.
How are you at
What is this?
climbing?
I don't know if I remember that there even were climbing world quests anymore. You get so much experience for herbing. That's probably... I have true set files that I haven't popped yet. Don't leave queue. Enter dungeon. There we go. This'll get us not all the way through the level, but probably decently far in. Let me get like a ferocity pet. Nice, yeah. Why if I cast flare? That doesn't make an awful lot of sense. $72? $77? I'm pleased that you're impressed, but I don't feel like I've done it very quickly. I feel like I've been kind of slow about it, if anything. If we can get to 78, I have a ton of quests saved up to turn in that I'm hoping will help. Remember when they added Shadow Crash and it added dots, and that was when I started enjoying Shadow in Dungeons? Yeah. Yeah, dotting mobs up individually while everybody else is already blasting is like the most demoralizing thing in Dungeons. Am I doing any damage? Where's my details macro? I've got a details toggle macro that I pop up. Oh, yeah. Maybe I wasn't aware of this one for as long as he had her. I leveled her to 70 during Remix. So that's probably where that's where that's coming from. Is she started at 70 because of Remix. It was one of my Remix alts.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It was so sad being consistently last on the meters. Every trash fight but first in bosses, yeah. I think that's kind of what made me not do keys as much during my first couple of seasons of Mythic Plus. Like in Legion, I was a Shadow Priest main. And what was after Legion? I actually don't remember. BFA? I was a Shadow Priest main in BFA too. I didn't heal until Shadowlands. And Shadow Priest and Keys at that time was just kind of demoralizing to play, so I didn't end up getting like consistent spots in the groups or anything. I would, you know, I would do great in Raid. I would do perfectly fine in Raid, especially in Legion. Surrender to Madness was tons of fun, but I didn't really play Keys very much. I don't know what I did. I played alt or something, collected. 2 of alt. I still have 2 alts with the Hourglass thing. Don't want him to lose it. Love Surrender, miss it so much. I also loved Surrender, but I'm kind of glad it's gone. It's a delightful memory that I feel like it was just too unstable to have all the time. It was such a cool thing because it was such high risk for such high reward, but that made it impossible to balance because most players would do no damage and then be dead on the floor, and then a couple of players would just be legends with it, and you had to, like, balancing around that is just a mess. Come down here. Couple time more badges, nothing to argue with. Who did you want to win race? Liquid Fate, even though I'm from the UK. I don't know that I root for one team over another. I don't really have a fish in the game. A fish? I don't have a fish in the game. I just hope everybody has fun. I'm boring. I guess if I had to pick, I would pick Liquid just out of some kind of a vague being from North America kind of thing, but like, I don't know. I think it's all fun. Turtle in the race. My guild is 4 bosses into Heroic. We have killed Vexy, Cauldron, Styx, and Rick Reverb. We're progressing on Lock and Stock, and it's going pretty bad. Maybe better next week. Okay, not that bad. It's fine. I think I was just cranky by the end of raid night. Pardon me. I bet you if we do this dungeon and then like a bunch of... I think I'll be pretty close to 78. I'm gonna lust. Am I? Can I? No, because this is a tenacity pet. Oh dear. I'll be on the Hexer first. I thought I was summoning a Ferocity pet. Love the allied races because you can instantly get in dungeons. Oh. I was like, isn't there usually an oracle in this fight? There it is. Did not see it up until that point. I'm gonna have to get some weak ores eventually. That's a later me problem. I hope I can get to 80 today. That'll be fun. It's always fun to kind of figure out on a very fresh 80, like, ah, geez, there's so many different things I can do right now. What's first? Not that there's a wrong answer, you know, but like, lots of options. Haven't been doing this every week, but it's taking so long to get some protoform crafting mats from the raid. Yes. Yes, that does take a while. I mean, depending on how lucky you get. I remember needing a thing from Lahuvin It was like a bobby pin looking thing. And he just hated me. He would not cough it up. And I was doing it on normal. I was doing it on heroic. I was doing it on LFR. And I'm pretty sure I started doing it on alt. Because 3 times a week wasn't enough. He did not want to give that to me. Yeah. Cool fight. That was a neat raid. I liked that raid a lot, actually. Seraph Mortis. Sepulchre, the first ones. It was kind of a fun visual concept. Although I agree with people that felt like it wasn't very World of Warcrafty. I love being able to interrupt people. I have a stun and a kick. And I'm not afraid to use them. I think that's just a Holy Priest thing. Like, I'm so used to not having a kick at all and just having Chastise that having, like, an actual honest-to-goodness interrupt makes me feel like I could do anything. Quickest way to get the Titan fragments. I heard that rares and undermine are a very fast way to do that. Theoretically have a knockback. Do I? What? A knockback. Do I not? I don't know, do I? I genuinely don't know. What was it called? What are you thinking of? I'm a BM hunter. Bursting shot. This is news to me. But I'm quite frequently, like, confused about stuff, so. Doesn't mean it's not a thing. Oh, we did a Dark Flame Cleft last night. And the mount dropped. And one of my friends gave it to me. I have Wick. He's so cute. Bursting shot is a knockback. Is it? It must be a talent. Marks. Okay. I was real happy. I didn't even know there was a mount from that dungeon until we were just running it and talking about it, and then it dropped. Oh, I should probably have used Bestial Wrath at some point. There we go. Nice neck. That's like a half a level from that. It'd be very fast leveling if you were in a good group that was like really smashing them. Because I remember with Phil, we were doing them in like 5 minutes each, but pop that neck on.
How are you at climbing?
You got pasta. Nice. Well, I definitely don't have it currently, so maybe it's a talent that I haven't taken. Of all of like the new world quest types that lasted from Dragonflight, I don't know if I needed to keep this one. They're fine. They're not my favorite. If we're bringing back world quest types, you know what I want is I want the Nazjatar puzzle world quest back. Let me play WoW Bejeweled. Oh no, I have to click in that one. WoW jeweled, right?
Thank you for collecting those rare
Okay.
reagents. They will be
467
used
up to
not only at
532.
Hillside Outpost, but across the Isle.
I'm looking for easy world quest to do. It's probably easier to just do one more time walking dungeon if we're being honest with ourselves. I can sit in queue for it anyway.
The kobolds are vandalizing and pillaging Morning Rise again. Please, stop them in any way you can.
Missed the dungeon world quest. One of them showed up. We were in Motherlode doing a key, and the dungeon was like, yo, if you do this thing, you can get 233 gold. And I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. I don't think the bonus boss would spawn in Mythic Plus. That would be pretty silly, but it still showed up like the world quest. If I was in your situation, I would turn it all, maybe get another 10%, rather than risk hitting 80 with 2 turn-ins left. Don't trust the process. It's gonna take a while to turn them all in, just because we're gonna have to, like, fly a big tour. You gotta turn them in through all the zones. They don't all just turn in Dornegal. That would be too easy. That is worth 22. That one's worth 11. Dungeon quests specifically used to be so good for leveling. I used to really like doing short dungeons that had a ton of quests in them, like the BC ones, because you, especially when you could pick them up in the instance. That was the best.
Fortune guide your path,
Okay.
Outlander. Maybe this will be the last
And then
time
we
you
may as well
see
finish this bonus objective,
one can only
if we
hope.
can. Some people had Season 2 item level gears rewards from a Motherlode quest for the first few days. You could just go in on normal and one-shot everything and get a gear upgrade. I didn't hear about that. That's funny. Oh, they're rare down here. Kind of a dangerous rare. Oh, I can D in region. That's kind of nice. Yeah, it says 8-minute queues for time walking. Wonder how Legion Remix would work with world quests. I'd be very curious to see all of the details about how Legion Remix works in general. You know, like class halls and everything. Oh, it's a very fast 8 minutes. Yeah, so if we do this and then we turn in all our quests, that should get me to 80, I think. Pyrip, thank you very much for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. I guess my Ferocity pet must be Porky. No, he's he's cunning too. See, we talked about the new housing news last week. We did. I was, I think, streaming when they posted it, so we pulled up the post and we read through all of it on stream. I heard you can change your pet's spec. I figured you'd do it at a stable master. I haven't actually tried to do it yet. But yeah, I'm really excited about the new housing. I almost feel like I should do everything I want to do collecting-wise in-game before that comes out, because I don't know what I'm gonna... Like, that's gonna be my life after. it's gonna be fantastic. Super stoked. They really do like to keep us collectors fed. I hope, and I have pretty high hopes for this, that there's going to be a really wide range of different ways in which you can acquire housing furniture, and that it's like pretty well spread out across them, and it's not just like one single specific grind. I think they're going to do a good job of that. They do it with everything else now. It used to be that if you wanted something rare, you would get it to drop from a boss, or you would get it to drop from world mobs, and that was like it. For the most part, there weren't that many different like creative ways to farm things. And nowadays, there's nothing but creative different ways to farm things. I'm so excited for level 80. I want to do this dungeon, and I want to turn in all these things. It'll do it. It'll be enough, I believe. Farm transmog for gold, so I know it for a fact. I also kind of want to see, like, what am I going to want my in-game house to look like? What am I going to like? What am I going to use? I don't know. I don't know. Haven't caught a Hazel stream in a minute. Hello, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I hope your weekend's going well. I just know I'm going to want to... I'm glad that you can rescale things, because I'm going to want to make it scaled for my gnome. And then I'm going to... When my friends come over, they're going to have to deal with with all of my stuff being gnome-sized. Part of the fun to figure it out once you have it. I guess I'm a little scared that I'm going to have all these options, and I'm going to be faced with it, and I'm going to have no idea what to do. Too many editing options. Fear. Frozen in fear. Cheese and broccoli pasta. That's pretty good. Your friends will be like Gandalf in Bilbo's house. Precisely. Yeah, it's a good question about the alts versus, like, one versus multiple house thing. I don't know. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. How could this happen to me? Like how you can have a floating table with all of the axes to choose from. A whole room full of floating objects for my mage. I wonder if there'll be a way to, and this would probably be like too much for the editor, but if there'll be some kind of an aura you can put on the floating objects to make them kind of like bob up and down just a tiny bit. Because I think if they're just frozen floating in the air, it's going to look a little bit odd. Like if you imagine a room full of floating objects for a mage, they're usually kind of like, it's like they're floating on water a little bit. Where are you? I am in a time walking dungeon. Gate of the Setting Sun. Mop time walking. But I think if they get to the point where they let us like keyframe animate the motion on the objects, they've gone too far. My pet's up there. I really want new Undermine pets for this Goblin Hunter. The remix ones aren't doing it for me. 555 rank. But yeah, what kind of... Whoa! I'm just gonna wait for them to come down, I think. They on it? I think they probably got it. Uh-oh. Watched the Warcraft movie yesterday. Don't know why I didn't do well. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was fairly good as well. I think it's hard when you're making movies for people that are really passionate about the IP, because it kind of has to be perfect for it to be a runaway success, and that's a very hard movie to make when you're also trying to market it to people that like aren't hardcore fans. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. It's not like I watch it every year though. Nice. Okay. Thank you. And now I think we can basically just start turning stuff in. We are like a half a bar off of 78. Maybe I'll pick herbs to get to an actual 78 just so I can see if doing all of the Delver's Call quests, hopefully all of them. I don't know if I actually got them all. Most of the Delver's Call quests, and then a couple of Hillhelm things. Should rewatch it. I haven't seen that movie since going to the theater. That was a fun one to do with friends. I kind of liked the promo cosmetics that they released around then. They had like the Warcraft movie, like there was a Gul'dan staff, there was some kind of a shield, there was like a big banner. That was fun. Should have released a movie years earlier. I feel like the build up from the hype would have been less. Yeah. They were trying to for a long time. I think that you also... A lot of people said that they wish that they had done the Arthas story instead. And that one would have been like a more universally connectable narrative. I don't know. It's hard. Nowadays, the new trend after Arcane is probably just to try to do, like, TV shows instead. Easier to make it work than a movie, I suppose. Better at a story and easier to understand without pre-existing knowledge. There we go. So there's level 78. Like exactly. On the dot level 78. There is a Devil May Cry animated series coming out in April that has caught my attention. Oh. Alright. Time to start turning this stuff in. There's no Darkmoon Fair buff to worry about, so we're just going for it.
Communication initiated.
Okay, Ujai may have had a point. I just turned in 3 of my many delve quests, and it got me half of my level. Perhaps I should have begun doing that earlier. Somebody last week was like, oh yeah, I did, I got to 78, I turned in all the delve quests, and it almost got me to 80, and that made me think, maybe I just misread it, but that made me think that it would be almost enough to get me to 80. I don't know. Maybe it'll slow down at 79. I think we're gonna have this done like well over. It's good resonance crystals. Yeah, it's okay. That's funny. These ones look like they turn in. Yeah, well, actually in a couple different places.
Someone didn't get the message. These are
Probably didn't need to do so many world quests. Here's the Dread Pit one. Yeah, those are tons of experience. I actually really like these hoverboards. I feel like I haven't been using these enough. That's a great mount for her. I think I have a good one from Siren Isle. I'm assuming I got that mount. I'm pretty sure I did.
Need something to do.
There's one. Is there another one? No? Alrighty. Down to Hellafall. Yeah. Oh no, that was the vintage wave shredder. Do I have another wave shredder? There's a bronze one that's dark fused trove drop from Undermine. Oh yeah, the pearlescent one. This was trading post, but this was like the best color. Yeah, that is her mount for sure. Like those hoverboards too, and getting them was so easy. I need to get more stuff from So Easy. I just haven't had it in me to go back to the Siren Isle yet.
Someone didn't
These are
get
cool,
the
though.
message. These are earthen resources.
Alright, we got lots of stuff to turn in here.
Defense.
This is nice though. It helps you skip the levels where your scaling's not very favorable.
A challenger awaits you for a game of Light's Gambit. Take your lead.
There's Skittering Breach. There's another one. Sinkhole turns in up there. The Hillhelm ones aren't going to be as much experience, but they're still something. Most efficient way to level an alt 70 to 80. Thinking of doing the same. Time walking. It's really hard to go wrong with time walking. Oh, also, I didn't turn one in back there. This that I've done is not too bad either. I did all the delves once, and then at level 78, you could probably start at like 77, started turning in all of the quests for doing each of them once. But I don't think it was faster than time walking. Where do you get a wave shredder? This one was trading post. There's another one that you can get at the Siren Isle for currency for the Flame Blessed Iron off of the vendor. And then there's another one that you can get in Undermine. That there's this one from the Dark Fused Trove, which I guess is probably for market research. Haven't started getting Dark Fused Troves yet.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
There's the cavern. There's the sinkhole. Well, we're halfway there. We've got 4 more of these to turn in. It's not going to be as badly over as I thought. Level 79 to 80 is a big jump. Wonder if it gets repetitive quick. It can. It can. But it's something that's easy enough to do while you have something else on. However, if you like questing, replaying the campaign, or playing the campaign, is really not that bad.
The flame burns for all of us.
It goes pretty quick, too.
Beware the shadows.
Okay. And the last 3 are... Farron's Advances. Yeah, okay, that's in Ajkahet. I forgot you can get to Ajkahet from here. Saw your video on the official WoW channel. Really enjoyed that. Why, thank you. I appreciate you checking it out. Wrong way. Okay. I'm so close. There's lots of things. I guess, oopsies. I guess the first thing I'll do is I'll check out my bank. I'll take a look at my Warband bank to see. I don't have a ton of Season 2 Warband gear stocked up yet, but I probably have some. I may have something that she can wear just to get started. It's basically what it's for. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be just about perfect. Maybe one quest over. Gearing feels pretty smooth on alts. Nice. I definitely want to go to Undermine and tame some pets. It doesn't seem that any of the pets that I'm looking to tame are going to be difficult to get. Nothing too rare. Fast to get to LFR levels anyhow. I want to do some stuff so that I have a vault to open on Tuesday. That'll be kind of fun. The first time I'll be opening an extra vault. Nice! 4 warband mentors. I've reached level 80 with 4 characters. Is that the most that you can do, or is there another one for 5? There is one for 5. 25%. Is that the most you can do? How far do they go? I think it looks like 5. Nice. We did it. Let's take her up top to Dornigal. And then I am going to take a short break and then figure out what we're going to do now that we're level 80. BRB. see what we can do here. I'm level 80, and our starting item level is 533. I think my first stop is to check on my bank for warbound gear. First thing, going for the ring. This is kind of sacrilege, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I know it's really good, and I know it's really easy. It's just... It just sounds annoying. For no good reason, you know. I probably should. Alright, so this is my warband gear. It's pretty fast. I've heard that before. Those are old things. These are new things. That's warglaives. Here, let's filter by male first of all. So we have a male blue pants and chest piece. Not too bad. And do we have like a gun? Ooh, we do have a gun. We have an adventure gun. That'll be a good start. That'll get us to endgame levels at least. Yeah, because I had a 467 shotgun on, so that'll be a big difference. That's a two-handed staff, leather. There's a ring. We can use that. Those are obviously weapons. Leather plate cloth. Okay. No mail, huh? Lots of, a few different pieces of these, like, epic ones. Epic veteran gear, but nothing for Boppin. That's alright. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to restrain myself from, I'll have to restrain myself from wanting to fix your transmog constantly. It gets expensive when you do that when you're first gearing up. Let's do that. I don't know if her talents are any good. Buy gems in your main. Mail into your hunter. I don't know. Something on the horizon. I think it just feels gross to have to go do last season stuff for like something that's not current content. I know it's like not very old, but I don't know. I don't like getting stuff that's like I want to get Undermine stuff. I want to do new things in the news out. I'll probably do it when I get sick of not doing as much damage as I want to. Okay, so I'm at level 566, and I want Undermine Hunter pets. I'm a little worried that if I go there to try to tame them at 566 that I might get kind of sort of murdered by stuff. Hard to say. Do we have any weeklies we need to pick up? Or I guess I maybe did all the weeklies already. Oh no, there's some new ones now that we're level 80. Maybe I should do my talents too. I always said I was gonna. Do Operation Floodgate. That's just for resonance crystals. It's not really for gear. Time walking dungeons. Oh yes, if I do 5 more of them now, which would be kind of a lot of them, but I could get a normal piece of raid loot, which would be kind of a big deal for her. Here, let's clean out her bags. I was kind of hoping I was going to end up with more things from my warband bag. There's a slight upgrade there. Clear out anything that we're not using here. 532, so we got a 597 ring. That's actually an upgrade. Okay, up to 569. Plenty of other things too. 2 world bosses from Farron and such. 2 world bosses from Farron. This lady? I think I did her weekly already. Those were 6. Those are actually downgrade. Sometimes I like checking world quests for gear. Just to see if there's anything that you can pick up immediately to replace like a slot that doesn't have anything at all. So like that climbing quest would give me adventure gear. Some of that stuff's not that bad. I'm gonna see if I can get some new pets. I'm just gonna go for it. I know what I'm looking for. And luckily, it looks like it'll take me right there, so we don't have to repeat the intro quest line, it looks like. Wow-Petopia. First stop, silver gray goblin hyena with purple armor from the off-duty sniffer at Slam Central Station. Should be basically right around here. These guys, yeah, okay. Porky, goodbye. Throw the car in the bar. And then, where's my tame pet? We're gonna need it. Not feed, tame. This will be the most peaceful pet tame I've ever done in my life. Few Gear World Quest and Undermine? Maybe. Aww. Nice. Alright. Well, that was easy. That's the first one. Needs a name. I feel like this is an Izzy. Or is she an Isabella? She's an Izzy. We're keeping it cash. Alright. Next pet that I wanted to get. I wanted to get a bombshell crab, I think. And there's lots of colors of them. Here's what I'm looking at. This is Wow-Petopia showing me all the different colors of new pets. Gotta be purple. Gotta be purple. There's green and purple. There's black and purple. There's orange and purple. There's purple and purple. There's red and purple. I feel like as long as the bomb is purple, I'm not too fussed about what color the crab is. I think. I don't know. We'll see. And these are generally Tailgate Park, Slam Central Station. Let's see. Special assignment in Undermine? Oh, yeah, yeah. Get an adventure cache for that. I didn't realize there were so many beasts in Slam Central Station. It's kind of nice that I can get my warband rep for doing my world quest on a character that actually needs them, too. The other ones, the other crabs. We're looking for the bombshell crabs. Tailgate Park, escaped bombshell. Found, there's lots of different colors of them in a sewer. Spawn in a ton of color combos. Good luck in getting the one that you want. Hop down the sewer entrance and pick the one you want. A few colors are rarer than others. Had to kill the whole lot before getting the color I wanted to spawn. They get bigger when they're tamed, not smaller. Okay. Morning. Good morning.
These rats are making a mess of our operations.
And then yeah, there's I can probably get some gear upgrades from World Quest as well. But first things first.
Alchemy experiments are wandering loose up on the pipes above us. Get some quick pictures.
Why do I have a bad feeling I'm gonna give my crab a really generic name like Kablooey? Because it's a bomb. So original. Oh yeah, yeah. So the crabs are underground here. So we go down the sewer. Pets get huge, so cute with the goblin. And we're gonna dismiss this one. I don't need to release my other pets. I have plenty of room to keep them. I'm just mean. Alright. I want a purple bomb. Is it going to be hard to tell who's purple? No, that one's purple. That one's purple and blue. Am I cool with that, or do I want purple and orange? Purple and orange is like a little bit better. I don't know, color theory wise? Purple and... yeah, purple and orange is pretty cute. Purple and black's cute too. Or purple and green even. Uh oh. I don't have a pet up right now. Oh, oh no. Oh. Oh, this is what I get for my hubris. Izzy help. Kablooey, pretty good. Okay, alright, we're fine, we're fine. Because those ones will respawn in potentially different colors. I wonder if I should have just taken this one. Nah. We'll clear out the other side too. I do enough damage to at least fight trash in this zone, which is nice. It used to be that when you were a super, super fresh level, max level character, you had to be so careful because you could so easily get yourself just toasted. Okay, I want a purple one. I kind of like this gun that she's using for now, actually. It's kind of fun. It's just the adventure model gun. The third pet that we'll get will be a radioactive rat. I guess it doesn't have to be radioactive. I guess it could just be a rat. There are cute ones. Oh, it sounds kind of annoying to get it. Being BM helps. I always felt I was able to do harder content earlier with BM than with my S-Priest. Yeah. I wonder how long these guys take to respawn. Because are there any other... These are the other rat models while I'm waiting for these to respawn. There's like white and black and gray and like spawny ones. The gray rat's kind of cute. Are they coming back up? Nope. Thought I heard something. There's a blue elemental pair from DF named Kablooey. On my priest, I always pull companion pets out, but on my hunter, I feel like it's just too many things following me. Here, look at the bombshell companion just to wish the right one to spawn here. I'm too nervous to click the alchemical runoff. Kind of nice that these are all like neutral so that you can kind of look through and take your time to figure out what you want. I want one with a purple bomb. I want purple. And then I don't know what color crab I want to be underneath it. There's 4 options. I guess not blue because there was a purple and blue one and I decided I didn't want it. Maybe anything but blue. There's a lot of different color combos for these. What else can we do? There's World Boss. Oh, we can get a Adventure Cloak. That'll be good. We can do the World Boss. Yeah, that's a decent animal upgrade. Yeah, and then the Adventure Cache. It would be good to get the weekly done. Hello, crabs? Hello? This is what I get for being too picky. I'll have to take one of the ones that comes up, even if there's... What if there's no purple? What am I supposed to do? Take a blue one? Like some kind of chump? Radioactive subject. I'm looking at this rat. Located on the roof of one of the round green tank-like buildings in the west of the vatworks above the entrance. Obtain a backstrapped missile. Face of the building on launch. May take a few tries to get it right. Try the cauldron. Yeah, a little scared. Drink up. Oh. Feeling brawny. We never get to be these guys. They have ogre dances, right? Yeah. Oh, they're coming up. All right, red and blue. Been doing delves with a very low item level holy priest with tank brand. Not sure why everyone says he sucks. I think he got rebuffed. I think he got buffed back up. He seems good to me. All right. Come on, additional crabs. Come on, purple crab. I'm debating whether or not to kill that one. It feels mean. Well, this is my last stream of the week. I was thinking I want to do delves like for the week too. Oh yeah, I need to do stuff this week if I want to get a vault of any kind. All right. Oh, we got a purple and green one. All right. I'm pretty sure that's what I want. Is that one right there? I'm pretty sure that's my move. I'm happy with that. Let's trap it. And tame it. Whoa, they get so big! I knew he was gonna get bigger, but holy mackerel! I didn't realize he was going to be like... Oh gosh, why do I feel like that's gonna get nerfed? He's so huge! Oh my gosh. Alright. Welcome. Oh no, don't release him. Cancel. Rename. Rename. I'm gonna go bluey with O's. Kablooey. There you go. Get him, Kablooey. They'll never see him coming. I guess I forgot that I'm small because I'm like a goblin, but that's great. Cleaning my kitchen, ran back to sea, not disappointed. They were like the size of his pincher claw when I tamed them. That's phenomenal. Alright. And then we need to go get a radioactive subject. I'm pretty sure I actually have one of these backstrapped things. No, I don't. Because I wanted to... Have you seen the crab with an anchor you can tame? No, I must have missed that. Let's do this for now. Get a little bit of a gear upgrade here.
I'm all for a little entrepreneurship, but unauthorized reselling is just low. Go teach those.
I guess I'll want 3 pets plus another one that is... Because I'm assuming... I guess I haven't fixed my spec yet, but I'm assuming I'm going to always have an animal companion with me. So I can have one just for the model that's kind of locked in, that she always has with her. I feel like maybe that's going to be Izzy. I feel like the hyena has to stay with me. And then I'll have 3 different pets, and I'll set them up as the 3 specs just in case I want them. Although I suppose I could set up one is a tank, or one is a lust pet, and one is a cunning pet. Because I don't know if I'm real. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll use Fortitude to the bear. I don't know if I'm playing a DPS so I can use defensives. It would be nice to get the world quest done too. Or the world boss done. But yeah, I want to get as lovely as this porcupine is. I want to get all goblin themed pets. She's leaving her remix past behind. Oh, I'm gonna want to get her keys for this week. I'm gonna need to do a bunch of weekly stuff. Actually, you know what? I should do in 2 minutes. It's gonna be time for the theater troupe. That starts at the top of the hour, and that's a good way to get a key. I'm pretty sure. We can do theater troupe weekly. I'm so happy with that bombshell crowd. That's just the best. That gives us a adventure cloak. And we're gonna go up and get ready for theater weekly. I think that'll be good. We'll come back and do more world quests. We can get the weekly done. We can get the world boss done as well. It'll be cool if I can get some veteran gear for her to drop. I guess you get veteran gear from your weekly chest, don't you? Ooh, maybe I should do all of them, like all 4 of the original zone ones. So, Awakening the Machine, the Hallowfall Key Flame thing, Ajkahet, Fill the Bar. Might be kind of good. Thought prot warrior not too long ago with 35 mil HP. That's a lot of health.
Would you like a program?
Yeah, so we'll get a weekly cash from that. That'll be good for getting a key. Show starts in about a minute and a half. I guess I can clean up my bags while I wait. One of the nice things about having these, having a Brutus map. Just make some backspace. Plus, she's gonna, if I get anything crafted, she's gonna need some gold to pay for it. So, anything helps. I actually did not too bad gold-wise from leveling her. Because I did so many delves, I was getting delve mats that were going for like 1,000 plus gold each. It's probably craftable catch-up gear. I'm extremely cheap. I feel like I'm extremely cheap with my gold. I feel like if I could just get a piece from like a world quest, I'd rather not spend any gold at all. Get rid of that. We'll keep the wax. We can vendor that. Oh, it feels so weird vendoring gear. My main is an enchanter, so I'm used to DEing stuff. I did not get my Circe circlet yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to. It's a good idea, but I don't want to. Which is usually a bad sign. It's old content. I know it's still good, but it's old content. It's stinky. I think I picked up the stage quest. Pretty sure. Yeah, theater troupe quest right there. I guess this is old content too, so I really have no excuses. My argument does not hold a ton of water. It's leaking. It's leaking all over the floor. Now, this is not a very popular theater troupe event. Yeah, it's okay. I can be the star of the show all by myself. It looks like by default my crab is a tank pet. But if I visit a stable master, I think I'm gonna make him ferocity. he can be a lust pet. I think I can remember that. It's like bombs equals damage. Wish they would nerf the circlet more. Feels crazy that it's outperforming myth track rings in some DPS specs. Yeah. I was fine with it being like super good for last season, but it's weird to me when it's something that you keep using well into here. I don't know. Just felt kind of gimmicky. Not my favorite thing. Defeat Nerubian flyers as possible.
Get that stage cleared for the next act.
Oh yeah, I haven't picked up a
Market draws a crowd on
I haven't
its own.
picked up a
If we assist them, their customers.
I guess now that I've got my quest, enough approval for my quest, there's really no sense in me doing all of these jobs. It's just something to do. Could go on Wowhead and pick up a new talent spec, huh? BM Hunter Talents Wowhead. Because I'm pretty sure I'm currently using, yeah, just a starter build. So I could pick up like a, looks like we've got Raid Leader Single Target, AoE, Delves, Pack Leader AoE. Copy Single Target Raid. Delves is usually a good one to quest in. I don't know if that's dungeons or not. Import Delves. And questing. Doesn't change too much. Now that I've done that, is there anything that is on my bar, or not on my bar, that needs to be?
Get them to be quiet.
I'm expecting Eyes the Beast, Misdirection, that's probably a good one. Tar Trap. Not too much, actually. Not missing too many things. What's this button? Implosive Trap. Target's knocked up by Implosive Trap. Oh, cool. It's like a group kick for trash packs in dungeons. Those are Nerubians, not Fungivians. I could probably just hang out and wait for the next stage and work on my bars here.
Down and
Maybe I ought to read my talents and find out what it is that I'm doing. If you hide passes, you don't lose that many things. Nothing too crazy. Alright. Damage over time. Do I have damage over time? I guess I have barbed shot. So you still have barbed shot stacking frenzy. That's like pretty core. I guess I'm just wondering if I'm trying to like play any differently than I was in the first season, or like even in Dragonflight. What are the big differences from Dragonflight? Sounds pretty similar. Issue with getting past Anduin and Sepulchre, the portal gets bugged. I've heard of that. I hadn't heard of it in a while though. It's annoying that that's still doing that. Every 25 seconds, your next kill command summons the aid of a beast. Wyvern does a battle cry. The boar does a charge, an AoE charge, and the bear does an AoE bleed. Kill command and Cobra Shot both reduce the cooldowns of it. Bear's damage is chance to reduce the chance to cooldown. Seems like it's pretty set and forget, like you're not doing anything too different from these. I'll have to read the gameplay guide to figure out what my priority is, but yeah, seems pretty user-friendly. I'm happy with that. It sounds like the most complicated thing is just going to be maintaining frenzy stacks, which is the same as it's always been. Given how trees are designed. I think it's just me and one other person doing this theater event.
General, we have calculated that we only need one of you. Decide amongst yourselves.
I wonder if I do Awakening the Machine, if it is a terrible idea for me to do the challenge mode of it. Or if I should just try to do the regular one and wait it out, or if I should turn on the challenge and just hope for the best on a fresh character. I like that implosive trap. That's new. I hadn't seen that before. Nice to have kind of like a AoE knockup to help control trash in a dungeon specifically. And it looks like I still have my single target stun. Combo with Binding Shot first. Oh, I see. I'll have to work on that. Why don't we put this here and this here? So we can kind of do like 1, 2.
Alone is admirable, but my strength is leadership and the loyalty of my troops.
Some more people turning up.
I will make sure you are deactivated.
Ah, he's a boss. He's not gonna let me do it. Yeah, I just need to get a Frenzy Tracker weak aura. I used to have one, but it got outdated. Poor Gerwig following you, waiting for you to give him attention. Gerwig, what do you want? Oh, dear. Oh, free approval. Free audience approval. Nice. Alright, well that was pretty easy. Some rep. Nice. I get my coffer key and I got an Agi stab. Why? Why is my loot spec set to survival? What's wrong with me? Oh no. I have nobody to blame but myself for that. I don't know when I set it to survival. Probably for Mog farming or something? I don't know. That's dumb. Maybe for remix. Oops. And you know what? I should have... I mean, I got transmog for it, I guess. I should have clued in. Because I'm pretty sure that's not the first staff that I've gotten. I just kind of assumed that it was just going to keep giving them to me. Is this an easy one? I don't know. Coffer key shards. Tail end of remix, yeah. Oh, it could have given me a veteran bow. Oh well. Womp womp. Well, we fixed it now. That's the good news. That's what that staff taught me, was to change your loot spec. At least we did it before like LFR or something. Oh dear. I guess if I see any rares, I should kill them just in case they give me like adventure gear to wear. Are you friendly? Can I fight you? I'm just gonna try to knock up everybody until I find someone normal. I just keep trying to use it on bosses that are immune. So I have a weak on my screen that tells me my loot spec. That's smart. It doesn't get me into this much trouble, my priest. Worst thing it'll do is like a healing versus the damage trinket. Oh yeah. Adventure cloth. Yeah. That's not right. Get some adventure bracers for doing the climbing gear one over here. Actually, that'll help. I think I should do Awakening the Machine. I think it'll take a while, but I think it'll be good. Another key. Plus, I actually have not done Awakening the Machine, I don't think, on... maybe I did it on my hunter, my other hunter. It'll be kind of fun to do it with different tools. Any fun Warbound gear? I found a couple of adventurer pieces, including an adventurer gun, which is good. So I have at least a current season gun, and not my leveling gun anymore. But nothing epic. No veteran pieces that are hunter usable for me. And I only had about 3 things. We're up to 569, and put those on up to 576. Pretty big difference. Replacing the leveling gear seems to help an awful lot. Oh, that was my own fault. I figured I could disenchant or disengage. Not so much.
I have many wares.
Yeah, let's go awaken the machine. Easy way to get a delve key, bit of loot each week. Yeah, the theater trip was pretty good. It would have been great if I had been in the right loot spec. It gave me a veteran weapon. I just wasn't. I got a staff. I guess I'm a survival hunter now. Oh dear. Oh, hi, kitty. You want to come in? Meow. You can get through there. I know you can. You're a cat. You can fit through anything. WeCore tracking profession points. Let me see. It is called. So you can get a link. Mayu's Knowledge Point Tracker. Dump it into Twitch chat for you. Could always craft with the free enchanted rune crest.
It's not junk.
Whoa.
It's trash.
Whoa. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff.
Bring back more shiny things. Don't ask where I got it.
Don't ask where I got it. Hang on.
You need? I got it. Bring back more shiny things. It's not junk.
I guess I should stop by all the renowned quartermasters. I didn't even think of that. I don't want to use any resonance crystals on gear. I know I can buy veteran gear. I don't want to do that. It's season 1 veteran gear anyway. I didn't even think of that. One way to get keys from all the first renowns. Yeah, it's kind of nice that they at least give you your keys again. Like your free key from that. And it shouldn't count towards your weekly cap.
Someone picky. Don't ask where I got it.
I do still have Leatrix, yeah. Found it helpful for new alts. How so? Earthen digging fork. Nah. Oh, with the auto accept, yeah. Most of the alts got all their keys from the first season renowns. Alright, let's just do this. I'm gonna get... I want to see a stable master. There is one presumably somewhere. Ah, whatever, it's fine. We can do it with a tank pet. Cool mount drop. Yeah, we have that for sure. Figured she has it already. Boss not having. It took a while to drop. It was a bit mean. I'm gonna be kind of brave here, and I'm gonna ask him for the challenge with no breaks, despite the fact that I'm at a level 576 and brand new. It'll be fun. That's what pets are for. Yeah, I'll need to tame a few more pets and stop by a stable master. I want my animal companion pet to be a goblin-themed one. I have so many different ways to stop the casts. I don't think I'm going to have to kill any of those like I do on my priest. My priest has silence and fear, and then she's out. I can kick, I can stun, I can knock up. Haven't done it for a while. Didn't know there were new options. Yeah, it's kind of nice. You can ask him for a challenge and he'll spawn the waves kind of continuously. Should save that one for you. Hi, kitty. You want to come up? Save some time. It makes it a lot faster. Tiffany Wall, thank you very much for the 10-month resub. Welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Okay, we intercept the beam. Hi, kitty. Oh, hi, Papa. You coming back? Are you jealous because Kitty's in here? Oh. Called up an alt. Should do the machine thing just for the coffer key. Yeah, it seems not too bad. Okay. Although I do need to be a bit careful here. I think I just stood in the beam for too long. I think I need to prio that target. It's been a while since I had to think about who to kill first. Hi, kitty. Aww. Do that one in single target. That one, and then the null bot. And then the med bot. What's for lunch? Leftover Indian food, actually. I'm really quite excited about it. We got Indian food and we ordered an extra curry so that we'd have another meal to have out of it. It just makes such good leftovers. I wish I could cook like that. Like I make curry, but it's not that good. And I certainly can't make samosas. Oh, puppy. Oh, he's so sleepy. He was doing this last night when I was doing keys, and it was almost more distracting than when he's throwing a tantrum. Because he's just so cute. Like making paneer. I feel like if I tried to make paneer, it would cost me about $35 worth of dairy products. Or the air purifier. For allergy season or wildfire season? Or both? Why not both? Yes. That's how I feel about mine. Spinach and a coconut curry cheese cubes. Palak paneer? I guess it's just spinach curry with the cheese cubes. That's one of my favorites too. I get a malai kofta, which has like these potato dumplings in like a creamy curry. And it's just to die for. The Indian food is so good here. At least I think so. I also love it because there's so many vegetarian options for me. It's not just like a place where you'll just have like, well, this is your salad. Here is your garden burger. Zoldak, thank you for the 40-month resub. 40 months. I need to have a little think. What are you getting up, Pup? What you looking for back there? Whenever you go behind my desk, I get nervous because there's nothing good for you back there. There's nothing that you should be doing. You're just looking for mischief. You get picky and rice? They do a really nice cumin basmati rice. That's usually what I get. Hi, bud. Oh, see, this was easy. I thought I was gonna have a hard time doing Awakening the Machine, especially with the continuous waves on a fresh alt. But this has been really easy. I'm happy with that. That's good. Moosey McCable much. Moosey left. See you later, bud. Hi, kitty. Alright, we get anything good? Valor stones, we'll need those for sure. It's easy to go through a lot of them on an alt, especially if you're trying to like get baby gear leveled up. And a candle this time, I'll take it, it's a veteran trinket. Spelunker's Waning Candle. Nice and passive. Now, I think we should dip down into Hallowfall. See if we can get enough resonance crystals to just light the flames for the box. We don't need to actually do the dailies. We just need to light the 4 key flames. No, what I said resonance crystals. I don't know what I meant. The you know, the shiny things. So happy you finally got that now this week. Nice. Hi. You're so cute. How did you get to be so cute? Yeah, there are, I think, still transmogs from Awakening the Machine that I actually need. Stuff I don't have yet for sure.
The lamplighters are stretched thin.
So yeah, I want to do this. I want to activate 4 lesser key flames. Unfortunately, I'm really spoiled, and on my main, I constantly have tons of like the little crystal thingies, and my alt doesn't have any, and I'm gonna need 20. I'm gonna need 20 to do it. Right? It is 5 times 4. Maybe it's a, actually maybe no, maybe it's only 3. I don't know. More. Have to be kind of crazy to do alt after alt to grind them out. Is that what you've been doing? 3 by 4. 12. Okay. Well, so far I have none. I kind of thought they'd be dropping by now. That's what I did, yes. Long done with it. Okay. Oh, there's one. It's funny, my priest can't spend these fast enough. Like I've had like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Why did I put that up there? ATT shows me a list. A lot of unique mogs from these bags. Okay, there's a few more. We're up to 5. This won't be too bad. Which bags? Not the lamplighter satchels, right? Oh, on the zone rewards. Zone rewards. Yeah, weird. No, tag it. I don't think I actually have the quest, the kill 2 elites quest, but maybe I'll get loot. Yeah, remnants. Should be almost enough. 4 per day because they push your season progress forward. At the end of the season progress, you can buy keys for undercoins. If I mean, maybe if I've gotten everything I can for undercoins. There's one. It's so much easier to AoE these things on a hunter. On my priest, I'll kind of like shadow crash, and it'll hit like 2 of them, and then I'll be like, well, like you have lots of AoEs, but they don't like hitting things you're not in combat with, which is good because you don't want to be pulling random stuff with your you don't want to be pulling random stuff with like your whatchamacallums, your Halo, but. If I have to choose between a nice juicy bit of unlearned mog and a ratty old stinky coffer key. How did you get in my brain? Stinky coffer keys we can get for free if we wait another week. Do it weekly.
The harvesters work the land with a strength of 10 Arathi, yet the shadow corrupts even our machines.
I need one more thingy. One more little shard. I know you can loot them. There's no, that's just a bolt. Radiant echoes feel more worthwhile, a little easier? Okay. Promising. Promising. There's one. This always seemed like the easiest weekly for me, but that was because I was super stocked up on Radiant Remnants.
You may not share our faith, but your valor is
Nice.
a beacon that
So I did not get gear. I did get a coffer key though.
You have our gratitude.
And then if we wanted to do another weekly, we would go down to Ajka Het and pick a people and then try to fill a bar. I wonder if I should do Bountiful Delves. I just don't want to do them on less than an 8, but like I probably should, especially on a fresh all, not feel a need to do an 8. You know, just accept that I'm gonna get more keys. I don't need to save them. But what if I do need to save them? 80 number 9 complete. Orc Warrior ready to roll. Nice. Same upgrade track if you use a map. Except if you use a map, yeah. Hi. Oh yeah, and we can't forget that we also wanted to get our piece of loot from Undermine Weekly and the Undermine World Quest. This might take a minute actually doing the Weaver's Lair thing. You can do World Quests and rares and whatever, but I feel like filling the bar takes a sec. It's just so close to the end of the week. I just want to get like some stuff done. At least my vault will have at least a thing because we've done some world activities. I've never heard gear score described as a sandcastle before, but I love that. It's true. Mog is forever. That's why I hate spending gold on gearing up my characters. I need to pick a pact. Why am I struggling so much? Weaver's Lair. Over here. I wonder how dire it would be if I tried to do just a random 8 delve on my fresh 80. How ugly could it get? Probably pretty ugly. Oh, yeah.
You are appreciated. Do return again. Elix Cottage. You are appreciated.
May as well pick Weaver.
Do return again.
Only one way to find out. Yeah. The first 2 caches get veteran gear, so I'm not getting veteran gear anymore because my 3rd cache didn't have one. I literally wasted. Yeah, I got a staff and a trinket. And the staff was, oh, that hurts. That's okay. This week is just a catch up week, you know, like. But we're still doing this for the key, I think. Also, those would be an upgrade. Because, yeah, if I'm being honest with myself about my odds of doing 4 bountiful delves, I guess I could save up the keys, but maybe I should just be the character I am right now and not worry too much about optimizing for the future. Do like a 4 or a 5 or something. Because we were doing 3s leveling and those were fine. Unless the scaling is really wonky. I'm assuming it's not that different. Cloth slippers. Thanks. So the rare gave me 5%. Got a staff as BM. You might want to check your loot spec. Yeah, we did that earlier. I realized I was in survival spec. I was quite upset with myself. I think I had it on survival in... Wow, why did I think this would let me breathe? I'm pretty sure I set it to survival in remix. Something like that. And, not what we wanted. This is not what I want either. There was a rare over here, maybe? This might be one of the worst world quests. I think we should give up, and I think we should do a delve. Do we have any bountiful delves in this zone? No. No, they're Site 9, Skittering Breach, Earthcrawl Mines, and Sinkhole. I think I would want to do Site 9, honestly. Let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, remixed my loot. I can also in Durnagal stop by a stable master and change a Kablooey to be a frosty pet here. Have them tell me where one is.
Communication initiated. title.
Best pet for tanking? I don't know that it matters anymore. You can change any pet to be tank spec.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
So if I go to my stable UI and I go to Kablooey, I can change him to ferocity. And then if I put Izzy there in the animal companion slot, Izzy should stay with me. Fuchsia. I can release from here. Nice. Okay, so I currently have 2 hunter pets, but that'll work. This one's ferocity. We'll tame another one at some point.
Has been fulfilled.
There we go. That's what we wanted. Excavation site 9. We can probably just do undermine and then take the thing. Does BM have to use exotic pets? It's kind of a bummer if that's true. I want to use my hyena and my crabby. We're going to not coast side. We're going this way. Get into the delve. I guess I'm gonna look at what the recommended item levels are in the UI and then use that to judge how deep, how high of a difficulty we want to crank. Because we're 578. We still haven't cracked 600 yet. I'm pretty sure I'm missing... Yeah, my helmet's leveling helmet. My shoulders are like catch-up gear. They're 467. Those are very bad. Uh-oh. Flew too far. We'll find stuff, though. It'll be really exciting when we replace those slots, because it's going to be such a big item level jump. I should try and make sure I at least do the Undermine World boss this week. So, based on this, I'm item level 578. So they think I should be doing a tier 1. They do not think I should be doing like a tier 5 plus. Science? Come on, Bran. They don't have any faith in me. Let's get a food buff. We'll be fine. We'll get our little food buff from here. I don't have any other consumables. Very fine. And my Bran is healing currently at level 47. 5 seems reasonable. It should give me veteran gear. Alright, closing dark terrace. I like this version of this delve. We also want to do Nemesis packs? Yeah, there's one Nemesis pack there right in front of me. I need to macro my pet attack into my hunter's mark. I'm used to it sending them and it's not doing it.
Charging.
Okay, alrighty. Alright, well there's a Nemesis pack down. Seems fine. I thought about lusting, but I didn't do it. I'm probably going to end up pulling that. Keep a DPS meter up just so I can keep an eye on how much damage I do so I can feel better when it's better one day. I love the bomb crap. I adore how big it is, and I will be heartbroken if they ever change it. It is the perfect size, and I will hear no words to the contrary. Beastia Wrath makes it look like it's going to explode. I think it makes a perfect ferocity pet because of that. Just, looks like it should be lusting. It's so big. Alright, thank you, Bran.
Who are you? What are you doing on my property?
Yeah, I'm just gonna lust. This guy's very tall. And Underpin is here. Why is Underpin here? I thought he only showed up in 8s. There's gonna be bombs. Kick the bombs. Kick the bombs. Kick the bombs. Kick him farther? Kick him farther. Oh, my pet's dead.
People always messing around on my perfectly legal deeded land.
Depending on... Oh, he's left now. Okay. But now he's going to give me my map, which is great. To get one for the week. Showing up in a 7 for me. Got him in the first 4 I did the season to start leveling my delves. Yeah, this is my first delve at max level, so maybe he's like guaranteed to show up on the first one. Should be lots of different things we can do up here. We have another half of Old God's forces to fight, but I think we can find nice ones. 1 for the week, 4 bountifuls in, no map. I know there's an item you can buy for undercoins that guarantees that Underpin shows up so you can get your map. But it sounds pretty unlucky to not have it after 4 bountifuls. I've never had that happen to me. That sucks. I'm wondering whether or not I can do an 8. The 5 seems fine. Because I wouldn't mind doing an 8 with my map on this character after this. But it might be a lot more dangerous. I believe. I could also ask a friend to help, but I kind of want to do it on my own. I kind of want to see what Boppin can do, you know? I'm never going to learn if I just get carried. You have to push delves to unlock an 8? I don't think I do. My main did them, so they looked like they were all open. I might be wrong, though. Decent level brand. You can do tier 11. Pretty far below suggested. Should we do the treasure crab? Try survival. I don't wanna. I like BM Hunter. I like being ranged. Silencing potion. Okay, so we've done enough portals. We just need to do packs. I definitely don't have... I don't even have my pet on my raid frames. I need to change that on my hunter. If I want to check my pet's health, it's like a teeny tiny itsy bitsy little part of my screen. I thought that when Underpin showed up in my delve that I could kill him. I didn't think he was going to run away. He's always killed me before. I thought if I just survived, I could finish him. I didn't know that they just leaves. It's kind of cheap. Runs at 50. I've like that. I think that was the first time I ever succeeded in doing that on my own. Or maybe ever. 2%. Just do these guys. Oh, I didn't want to pull that. Bullies always back off when challenged. One would hope. Yeah, this was actually much faster than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be both dangerous, filled with lots of deaths, and very slow. And we're basically done already. I like this story of this delve. I think it's really good.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
My kick was... Oh, no, it was up. I just have no answer. No excuses.
Run.
Can get the next one.
Interrupt.
This boss is a little bit spicy. I may have some concerns in an aid about doing the boss solo. I'll probably have to save more coolies for it. I used my coolies before this.
Run. Interrupt.
Oh, silencing potion. Old Delver's Journey. I'll unlock the coffer, it's fine. What do we get? We got a veteran helmet. And blue comically large magnet. We're gonna use our Delver's Bounty for next time. I'm gonna pop that. Oh, I got a back piece too. Nice. Veteran back. Veteran helm. Oh, my helmet sucked. That is 100 item levels to helmet. That's nice. Undercoins. Nemesis box. Nice. Alright. Let's find another bountiful and let's try it on an 8. Let's see if we can do it. 8's hard. Scaling from 8 to 11 ramps up more than 4 to 8. I will buy some consumes this time, I guess. See if that makes me feel any better. What is our bountiful that we want to do? We could do Earthcrawl Mines, Sinkhole, or Skittering Breach. I don't know if there's like a good one to do. Kind of feeling Skittering Breach. I don't know why. I just know Earthcrawl Mines has like the totem thing, and Sinkhole is swimming. We hate Sinkhole. Earthcrawl easy today? You promise? If you promise. Alright. Okay. Alright. I've been promised no totem. Let's see. BM Hunter consumables. Looks like they want me to get... Oh yeah, I don't have any enchants or anything, but yeah. Alchemical Chaos. See if I can get some cheapo silver ones. Healing pots for sure. Cheapo silver ones. Give me like 100 of those. Same thing with cave dwellers. Cheapo copper ones. Give me 100 of those. Not using an augment rune. Mana oils. My alts are cheap. It's not heroic rating. We don't need the finest things. These are expensive. You may as well get the good ones. Just buy 3. And then Belladar's bounties. Maybe a stack of 20. Yeah, that'll help. Going solo. Going solo. Want to see if I can do it. There. There. Trying to think of what else I want to do or set up or get done for an 8 delve, potentially. Should I learn my rotation? What does it say? Keep Frenzy and Thrill of the Hunt up at all times. Highly important. Cast as many kill commands. Don't waste CDRs. Okay. Do we have a weak aura? For... I don't want a whole package. I just want a Frenzy tracker, yeah. And then there's Visual Beast Cleave. I'm just gonna do Frenzy tracker for now. No results found. RIP. Hunter 11.1 Frenzy Tracker Weak Aura. Does it work? Okay. Try it out. Stick it here-ish. Item level 585. 585. I'll fix her transmog too. Everybody feels better in a fresh new transmog. Those are cloth. Eight's gonna be hard. Yeah, probably. 8's gonna be fun. It's okay, we got a frenzy week or nothing can possibly go wrong. We got our map. We got a key. I'll use my sweet silver flask. Time to see what Boppin can do. Yeah, so I definitely don't need to work up to it. They would let me do an 11 right now if I wanted to. That just sounds crazy. We're gonna pop a flask. We're gonna eat our own food. We got... Oh yeah, and our hunter pets are on point now. They match. That's gonna help too. And then we're gonna use our mana oil on my 610 gun. Don't worry about it. At least it's 610 and not 500. And then... This is fine. Bioprinter and Mechasaur kit's probably pretty good. Yeah, I love these pets too. This is Izzy and this is Kablooey. Brand's head's cold. My head's kind of cold. I'm gonna put my blanket on. Alright, we don't have to do this in a hurry. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'm not much for small talk.
Love the dent in the bombshell. Where's the treasure?
Spit it out. I'm on duty.
Call a mole machine to knock back, deal damage to all units in an area. Will also free lost treasures stuck in suspicious coal piles. Okay. I like Healer Brand for Hunter because I don't have my own spammable heals. Oh, you know what I want? I want a pet attack macro for Mark. Usually have something like that at the very least. them in there. Oh, this aura is getting Lua errors. It is
Watch
working
your
though.
step.
Kill the epic egg.
Watch your step.
Oh, my pet died. My pet instant died. Okie dokie.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, that add I'm trying to get a new weak aura for that as well.
Watch your step.
To be fair, the underpin mobs are hard. And we did make it. We didn't die. They nerfed Brand's tank, but they also rebuffed Brand tank. I don't think it's fair to write him off. Oh, also, I didn't use my extra action button. Oh, I think I'm going to kill that weak aura. The Lua arrows are going to drive me nuts. I'm just going to have to hope I can do it without the weak aura. Thanks for not ending early today. Didn't want to lose my streak. Yeah, we're seeing if we can do an 8 delve solo on my 585 freshly leveled hunter. It's kind of fun. Kind of a fun project. Alright, I have a question for my pet.
Watch your step.
My question is, are you taunting? I will look into it in a sec. Yep, sure is. Okay. I also have a misdirect I can start using.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
The one thing I'm not going to be is in a hurry in this dungeon. I'm not going to be doing like big pulls or anything. I bet this will do me a lot of good in terms of helping me
Watch your
remember how to
step.
use my my cooldowns and stuff. No, that can't be right. I don't think I need to fight that. Pea-brained hauler. No, I don't need to fight those guys in the middle. Underpin's well-connected friend. Okay. Go for it. Oh yeah, I was gonna put my pet frame on my bars. That's right. Don't let him call his agent. Don't let him call his agent. Nice. Okay, let's go into my options. Raid style party frames. Interface, nameplates, raid frames, pets. There we go. We wanted Kablooey on the bars. Hello, Hazel. I like your guides. Hello. Thank you very much. I think Inksy is 651.5. I think. Sounds right. Okay, I think we're done with this room. Let's set those guys in. I don't know what I just kicked. Okay, everything's fine. We're doing fine. Your voice sounds a DBM. I hope they're working for you. I hope I'm not driving you nuts. Uh-oh. Done it. No black blood. Okay. Actually, this might teach me the delve. If all the mechanics matter, I might really need to use them. Or to learn them. There's 3 underpin packs. There's the bodyguard's intern. And a pea-brain collar, which we do have to fight. Alright, go for it. Oh, Kablooey, no! Kablooey got kablooed. Oh, jeez, okay. I'm just gonna list. Oh, jeez, okay. They are really, really smoking me here. Fighting them both together is kind of rough. I really should have, like, trapped one. Waiting to res Kablooey, yeah. Walk on Prance potions? That was extremely close. I really should have used a survival of the fittest there. We survived it, though. We lived. Trink shot. You backseating. Nice. Do I think I'm up for the 3k IO mount? Maybe? We'll have to see. I think so, though, because we were doing pretty well, and I have a lot of power left to get on my priest still. And we were very close to timing at 10, and that's like missing a bunch of 4 sets and stuff. Switch. They fixed Mechanosaur? It's only rank 1. I'm gonna try Pocket Factory. Brain, where are you going? Making me nervous. Making me nervous. This is when I would have needed to have had a tenacity pet to switch to. You didn't lie about the totem, you're right. There's no totem today. So if he goes mad... My poor pet is just really trying his best. Let's get these guys. I'm a little worried about the last boss. We'll have to try to have everything for it. I think that guy will be easier to fight when I'm not fighting him on top of an underpin mob. And we killed all of the underpin mobs already, so that's great. That's good news. I think a lot of the delves got an extra scenario, so I think most of them have 4 now, if not all of them. Is that gonna pull? Okay. Okay, okay. See if I can finish the brute first. It is kind of fun doing things at the edge of what your character is allowed to do. are able to do like this, because it gives you a chance to use utility that you don't normally need, and it feels really, really useful. Okay, so just 2 more treasures, 1 more hauler, 2 more suspicious piles. I'm not going to jump down. I don't want to get myself in for more than I'm signing up for here. Oh, there's Bran. I was like, where's Bran? he's just small.
It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
You smell treasure? Yeah, a little mage tower, exactly.
Watch your step.
Probably want to hit the support bot.
Watch your step.
15 seconds on that extra action. That's pretty fast. I feel like Bran's not even yapping at me as much as he usually does. I think he's understood the gravity of the situation. That guy. That's the hauler. Go for it. We're gonna do this. Knock on wood, you know, but like, I think we got this. I'll probably wait for Lust for the last boss. It would be nice if I knew what the last boss did, but I've never seen this before. This is my first time in this version of the delve. And we don't need those. Oh hey, there's curiosities. Never seen this setup? No. I think it's new, but also I didn't really do them much in the first place. I want to fight Macklin Drill Stab. Oh, there he is. Don't know what he does. Oh, I'm not gonna have Lust. We're going! Try not to stand in things. Those webs summon the Rubians. Don't stand in them. Oh. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Oh, he's not even stunnable. I should save those potions for when I really need them. So after the dark burn, we pick one up. We leave one for later. If we make it 30 seconds, I'll use, oh, the potion despawned. He's got more of them, but he's put them in the firebrand. We're gonna use our cooldowns in a sec. Another potion, and we'll eat both of them. Alright, Beast of Your Wrath. Call of the Wild. I will Survival of the Fittest our next AoE. Right now. Put a nice little shield. This is not too bad, she says, desperately worrying that she's gonna die. Walk on the potions. Nice! 585 Hunter. With a level 47 Bran. Doing an 8 Delve. All by myself. I'm pretty pleased with that. We got some veteran pants. Nice. Oh, they're leather. They're not even for her. They would have been an upgrade if they were for her. We got some hero shoulders. Sick. We can open our bountiful coffer. It's champion boots. Nice. And then the strong box. Nice. Oh, up to $5.99. Yeah, just an insane item level increase. I can't believe I got veteran pants, but they're not even for me. Yeah, tier slot 2, it'll be catalyzable. That's great. I'm happy with that. I think she can do 8 delves just fine. I'm probably not gonna do... well, I mean, I guess she's up like 15 item levels just from those things. I was gonna say, I'm probably gonna try to get more item level before I do any more of them, but... she's all good. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. Hero loot. Hero track. What was it I got? Shoulders. Yeah, hero track shoulders for her. Cool. I think it was a short delve. We were in there for 16 minutes and 47 seconds. So not my fastest one, but like not... I thought it was going to be like 30 minutes easy. Yeah, that was good. 104 pieces. Cool. It makes your pet green when you Bestial Wrath. A lot of progress today. Yeah, we started I think 5:35. Up quite a bit. I think I'm gonna wrap up in a sec here. I want to get myself into a world boss kill though, because I know myself and I know I might not play this hunter again before reset. I should try to, but I might not do it off stream. So if I do nothing else, I think I should try to get into a world boss group, which is hopefully fast. Just level a leather user. I think I have a decent amount of leather in my war band bank. I don't know what I would play as a leather user. That's a kind of a later me problem. I'm just gonna go up these stairs that were very much made for me. Anybody doing nuts? Alright. This, I find, tends to lag me very much out. Don't really play your druid much anymore now. Should get your Cersei circlet ring. You know, I have heard that today. Howie. Neglected druid calls. She's not even level 80. Oh, I got a res. I feel like I'm a liability walking around. I'm just gonna die again. Great job on the Dell. Yeah. Went pretty good. Alright. I'm definitely not gonna die. Right, guys? Oh, my pet's not dead. Well, what do you do? What? Yeah, she's got like no health. She can't take any of the AoE. I don't even... To my knowledge, I wasn't standing in anything. I guess I must have hit a bomb. True Goblin throwing your corpse at him. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get some good loot. Could happen. Probably best to just stay dead. Someone else stepped on a bomb and you got hit in the AoE. There we go.
Man,
We did get credit for the world quest. I got market research and valor stones. Oh, that's cool that your alts get market research. I don't think there's anything to loot. I think it gives you the stuff automatically, so I don't think we got anything. Okay. Nice. Well, I am done for the week. I am about 20 minutes over time. I appreciate the company. This was lots of fun. It was cool to get my alt to 80 and get a good start and getting her gearing. I appreciate you spending this time with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.